Hello, everyone. I am immigrant living in the United Kingdom. I work hard, pay my taxes, and respect every faith and every neighborhood. From where I stand, under the quiet London sky, I see a nation that still believes in fairness but is tired of being disappointed. The scandal surrounding Rachel Reese and the Prime Minister choice not to act has reopened a old wound in Britain politics. The one called trust, every leak email, every delayed answer depends the feeling that accountability has become optional, and yet in the next 30 seconds I want to show you with transparency is not a luxury. It is the foundation that keeps democracy alive. When people lose faith in their leaders, the whole structure shakes. Reeves may have made an error, but Starmer's silence was a decision. In politics, mistakes can be forgiven, denial cannot. Leadership is not about being perfect, it's about being honest when the curtain falls. The public can smell the difference between an explanation and excuse. What happened in South London was more than an administrative failure. It was a communication failure. A prime minister who forgets to quickly lose moral weight. But a leader who listens, admits, and reforms earns something much rarer than applause. Credibility, the strength of a nation lies not is the absence of mistakes, but in its ability to correct them is the daylight, not in darkness. As an immigrant journalist, I see this history differently. I come from a place where governments rarely admit when they're wrong and people pay the price in silence. Here, the people still expect the truth. They demand it, and that is beautiful. That expectation, that insistence on honesty is what makes Britain worth believing in, but belief must be fed, and right now, trust is starving. The British public is not naive. We know that perfection doesn't exist. What people reject is hypocrisy. One rule for the powerful, another for everyone else. When a party protects its own while condemning others, it teaches the nation to stop listening. But in Labour turned this scandal into a rule book for real accountability. Public reports, open hearings, visible standards. They say anger that burns today could become the respect that rebuilds tomorrow. This is not about left or right, it's about coherence. Is every leader face the same level of scrutiny, man or woman, labor or Tory? We will start to hail from the politics of excuses. Britain doesn't need louder speeches, it needs clear systems. No promises of integrity, but proof of it. I lived long enough here to understand something the headline miss. The public doesn't not expect sayings, only consistency. Say what you do what you be said, and if you fail, Admit it before someone else exposes you. That simple rhythm. Honesty before defense is the heartbeat of truth. Some might say these are small things, but democracy dies from small things. A hidden conflict of interest, a quiet favor, a lie repeated until it sounds reasonable. The solution is isn't rage, it's repair. Modern politics needs systems that prevent corruption before it happens, not expect that apologies after it does. I speak as someone who chooses to make this country home. I believe Britain's greatness powers isn't its army or its economy. It is conscience. When that conscience goes quiet, everything else starts to decay. But when it speaks calmly, firmly, without hate, the world still listens. The story of Rachel Reeves isn't just about one minister. It's about whether Britain still values truth more than loyalty, whether it will keep rewarding silence or start rewarding sincerity. The answer will not come from slogan, it will come from actions. And every action, every correction, every small gesture of honesty will count more than any speech ever written. So tonight, if you are tired of outrage and hungry for integrity, remember this truth doesn't need perfection, only proof. And proof begins the moment leaders speak clearly and act transparently. That is when citizens stop being spectators and start feeling part of something again. Thank you for listening. If you believe this conversation matter, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. It helps keep independence voice alive. Voice that still believes Britain can be fair, open, and worthy of the truth is it asks for.